Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh
Well,
dear.
let us see. Last
Well, our
time,
backup singer is dead.
yeah, and we will kill more before the end is over.
Everyone's dead.
Nah.
Everyone's dying. This is thank you for coming to the final episode of our D&D
I know,
campaign.
6
We'll be
episodes
killing
in and we
everyone
already
now.
TPK'd.
I know, it's quite the record. We're going for a speed run, you see. But, hi.
No, not
Hi,
in
man.
advanced D&D. In advanced D&D, making it 2 episodes a miracle.
Bonk. Pardon me if you hear
Yeah.
sniffing. I'm dog sitting 2 very cuddly doodles, and they love to stick their face in my face. Anyway.
I'm not a big fan of poodles.
No, doodles.
Doodles.
They're slightly
Oh,
worse.
doodles. Okay.
Yeah, they're slightly. I was about to say they're worse.
Okay.
Man,
Anywho.
I groomed Doodles too much to like them. Go ahead,
know.
let's continue.
totally
What
get
was
that.
the story?
Last time, let's see, where did we start? Oh yeah, so I think we started off in the
Is this mine?
in the tailor shop last time with everyone else getting their tailors while Reus walked out with little baby Rosie. And Rosie decided this was a fantastic time to try out her teleportation magic. Luckily, she's not very good at it yet, so they only went a few feet. But she was promptly handed back to her mother. After
Take
which
this
the group
deadly weapon away from me.
she secretly loaded with all kinds of magic. But the group gathered in a tavern where they were met with the director of the Aira Opera House. Excuse me. Maestro, a lovely woman who has come with a desperate plea. Her lead actress has gone missing, and they fear foul play. Not only that, the play is tonight. Oh no. So she bids these people come and join in the performance to see if they can catch the culprit in the act, for they fear that the rest of their actors may be in danger as well. As such, the group gathered in a very nice carriage and made their way to the city of Cromwell to flex their investigative muscles. On the way, Blake decided to get into the champagne and is now fully drunk,
I got it.
leaning against Reus, barely standing up,
Chug a hole.
insisting that she can still play in the band. Meanwhile, Tinaffi and Mr. Truefall, have they have been dropped off at the choir note. Where I think there's the note, choir note. Where they are here to
This might
do
require a note.
Indeed. It's okay, I've written you all permission slips.
What is our mission here? I was just tagging along.
Well, that's the most Tinaffi thing I've ever heard. Go on. Oh, it's dark now.
Taffy's like, I'm sorry, I spaced out. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I've been spaced out for the past
What?
3 days. Where are we? But we now come to outside the choir note as the carriage pulls away to head to the Aira Opera House. Adam Truefall and Tinaffi, I can never pronounce your last name, stand at the ready to investigate the choir house for any foul play.
Okay, we're investigating foul play. Okay, now I know our mission.
All right.
Investigating the disappearance of Melo Dias. Yes, to remind you all, the main thing of all this is that Melo Dias, lead actress of the Aira Opera House, has gone missing, and a ransom note was found at her apartment.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, we go ahead and start the narration. Basically, Adam and Tinaffi, you do see a moderately sized opera house. It's not terribly grand. It's think of it like a very small theater. You go inside. There is kind of like I want to say it's about 15 by 25
You
room.
don't
You do
need
see
this
kind of
one,
like
this
a
one?
desk in the center with a woman just kind of like putting her elbows just on the table. She ends up
Oh.
looking at.
I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think we
sorry.
need to do these. These fairly use.
I'm sorry.
Wait, was I not muted?
You were not
No.
muted.
Thing is in the
Sorry.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
It's okay. I was just
Me,
wondering what
me
was
and
going
my
on.
friends here were moving some beds, and I was telling them what to do, and I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
All right.
Alright.
But so you see the
Oh,
woman
I'm
kind
gonna
of like
fix that real quick.
take your time, bud. So you see the woman kind of perk up, look at the both of you, and you know she looks very tired as she addresses the both of you. Oh, got me.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
talking.
You talking?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
We're here to investigate something.
Oh? Oh shit, did we not file our taxes again? I told them to do it on time or the ORS was gonna get our ass.
No. We're not here to collect taxes.
Oh, thank God.
We're just here to ask some questions and hopefully get some answers.
All right. I guess I can take you to the boss. He's in the back here.
Okay.
He's gonna lead them
You end
to
up,
the nearest auditorium.
yeah, you end up going down like an auditorium. You do see like a couple of different banners and different performances, and as you get closer and closer, you end up hearing some music in the distance coming from Auditorium 3, and it sounds that of a guitar on strings. When you kind of go in the auditorium, you do see two people. You do see one person on stage. He is a turtle wielding a sitar, playing this elegant music. He has long blonde hair that kind of like covers his face, and off the stage you do see a human male kind of like looking up at him, just kind of listening in to the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we turn it up a bit. There we go.
Who is this supposed to basically be?
This is
You see the male kind of like turn upward. Shh, quiet. Got a performance. And he just goes back, listens to the music.
this shouldn't take much longer. But that's our boss there. If you need anything, ask him. I gotta get back to my post.
Right. Well, if that's the case, I need to speak with him.
Oh, she's already gone.
Right. He's actually
She
gonna,
just works here.
He's actually gonna wait for a second before he sends us.
Just like peace.
Before he says, "We need to talk to you about something."
Shh. What did I tell you? I mean, is it of utmost importance? Otherwise, I'm kind of
It
busy
is.
right now. All right, Mr. Cruz. I think it's time to take a break. And you see him just kind of like put his hands off his strings. He kind of flips his hair back and forth. Oh, dude. I mean, I guess I go get myself a sip of water, man. Yes, you do that. Righteous. And you see him just kind of walking stage left, like going to one of his nearby like water skins as he takes a drink from it. The human male, he turns to
Down
you.
with the system, man.
He turns to you. He looks to be about like 30, 35. There's bags underneath his eyes. His hair is just kind of like ruffled. All right. What importance do you have with me?
Well, right now, I hope we could take at least a few hours of your time.
A few hours. I'm kind of busy at the moment. I don't have much time to spare. 10 minutes is all you get for the time being.
Listen. This is as he's actually gonna show his badge. He's gonna say, ACI.
Ah, a guard. Ah. Look, I told you that we'll get the money for the place. next week. I just need a little bit more
I'm not
time.
here to collect your taxes. This is about a missing persons case.
A missing person. I'm pretty sure we're all accounted for. What's the context?
So he's actually going to go can he actually so he's actually going to use his feature. So he's actually going to use his keen mind feat to actually to explain everything that's happened so far about like what's happened so far.
You see him just kind of like put his hand behind his neck, just kind of like rubbing it. Yeah, I knew Melo Dias. She kind of auditioned for this place a while back.
But you're saying that she auditioned here?
Yeah, she auditioned here, but after her audition, she got swept up by one of those bastards at the Aira Opera House. Haven't seen her since.
Well, she's now missing.
Bastards.
And right now, there's actually reason to believe that one of the other theaters actually may be the cause of it.
It wouldn't surprise me. Show business is tough. Some people would kill for our spot.
Well, not only that, we just recently received actually a ransom note. He's actually gonna look over at Tinaffi. He's gonna say, "Do you actually have the note that?"
I don't know. She's gonna pat her pockets and ask God if she has the note.
God says you have the note. You hear your God in your voice. I don't know. Check your pockets, Tinaffi. I'm pretty sure that's what they are for.
No. No. It's like the fucking god from Monty Python.
Yes.
Out of a
Yeah.
cloud, just-
Check your pockets, Tinaffi, and stop being naive.
Okay,
Stop
God.
being a
Didn't
dumb
even know why I
blonde.
was here, honestly. Oh, yeah, I have the note right here. It was in my back pocket. I don't even remember putting it there, but yeah, here it is. And she hands it to Adam since he was asking for it.
What's the note say?
I don't know.
It was it was that note that we could that was actually like poorly handwritten, which I think it said I think you put it in the no, not the tavern, maps, no, not maps and images.
I think I put it in.
Did you check lore?
Yeah.
Lore? Where's the lore?
I
Do we
don't
have a
think I-
lore tab? Am I
I don't-
thinking
oh,
No,
of-
actually, I
I
forget to
have
add
a
it.
lore tab.
Yeah.
because you're on
It's,
top of
it's
things.
in the here you go. It's Stella Cadet Fabula Nova Distur, and the translation for it. Let me copy and paste it again in the tavern. There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
It says Stella Cadet. It says Stella Cadet Fabula Nova Deister.
The star shall fall. A new tale will be told. I mean, I know a little bit of that language, but I mean that's pretty vague if you ask me.
Well, here's the
Can I-
thing. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could roll an insight. You can ask while I roll this. Go ahead.
Yeah, go make an insight on the guy.
Okay.
Listen. Do you actually know anybody who might have actually wrote this?
Honestly, it could be anyone. We get like hundreds of men and women wanting to be the next big thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, let me be a bit more specific. Do you know any female do you know anybody who probably was talking to her physically over the last few days?
Let me think. And Tinaffi, what was your role?
A 7. I know nothing. I know nothing.
The only thing that you can notice is that he's tired. Like, he's slightly hunched over. You can see that his clothes are just kind of like wrinkled as if he's been here for days. And well, because he is tired.
No.
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 I mean, like I said, we get more faces than I know what to do with. And honestly, if I didn't know any better, it's those people up at the Aira Opera House. I mean, they're the prestige, the best, the brightest movies. Well, I don't know what that is, but theater stars around that are just anxious to get known throughout the land. Blah blah blah.
Tinaffi's gonna ask him, do you know if any of the other theater houses would be a little more slimy to maybe try and steal someone?
Well, aside from the Aria Opera House, I hear the other one is in construction as we speak. But
So they probably couldn't at the moment.
probably not. I mean, that one probably won't be done until the end of the season. But I know that the Aria Opera House has been known to stealing our talent, and who's to say that they won't do something similar to what you're describing.
Can I actually roll an insight as well?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight, Adam.
That is going to be a 12.
12, you get the sense that he's angry at the Opera House, but you're not entirely too sure why. He's using more aggressive tones when using language against the house.
It seems like you actually seem a bit angry about the Opera House.
I think
What's
I
your
have every
business with
right
them?
to be. Every time we try to get decent talent, someone from that Opera House keeps stealing them from us, either with better roles or better pay. I mean, we're just barely trying to make ends meet.
Well, even still though, I want to know why she have this anger towards them. Is there something that they did besides just her?
Let me see if he remembers. Well, actually, it's a matter of fact. That woman you talked about, her name was Melo Dias, right?
Yes.
She was going to be the perfect casting for our play called The Man in the Sea. In fact, she was going to be a lead actress here. However, I believe her name was Maestro or something like that. Came with her with a counter offer for more gold and a much better role in that Curse of Strahd play that she plans on doing. And of course, being a more prestige place, she took the opportunity.
This Maya Estro. What do you know of her?
I know that she is, well, for lack of a better term, just kind of all business and no pleasure. Like, she's in it for the business first, and everything else is second nature. Or at least that's the impression I got. The high class type of persona.
Makes her a dumb girl.
If you're saying that this person is, well, how could I put it? If you're saying that this person is all but business, do you know anybody else who probably could have snatched her?
I mean, I don't want to sound, racist, but that orc husband of his seems a little aggressive towards their staff, so maybe him.
Okay. Alright then, do you know his name?
His name is Orchestro, and I will type in the names and the NPC info. So you got Maya, Stro, and Orchestro. Yeah, they are a power couple, as some would say, both in the romantic sense and the business sense.
Do you have an address?
But of the Aria Opera House? Sure. Give me a moment.
I'm not talking about the Opera House. I'm talking about them.
Them? I don't know where they live. I mean, if I didn't know any better, they just live there. I mean, that place can house many people. Both their workers and themselves, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
You said that this person is a human, right? Or...
Yes, for me, go into NPC info and just edit that. So, Maestro, I believe, is a human. And Orca is an orc.
Oh my god, another human. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sorry,
I was referring to the person I was talking to.
Excuse me?
I was talking to the person I was talking to. That's what I was talking. That was referencing about.
Oh yeah, the person you're talking to is human. Yeah, human male.
Well, if that's the case, then
Our furry dude is being taken over.
Can I actually make a I actually want to make a persuasion check of some sort, maybe.
What are you persuaded him with?
Or
And how?
or maybe a deception check and see if I can actually get him to slip up something.
Oh. Tell me what you plan on getting out of him, and I'll decide on the roll based on that.
Anything that he knows, or if he knows about the person that we're trying to find.
I guess make a persuasion to see if he can give you more details.
That is going to be a.
Give me the goods. Give me the goods.
That's 16 plus 7.
16 plus 7.
Ooh.
You can see him just kind of rub his eyes.
23,
Like all these
maybe.
questions are just kind of. I mean, is there anything else you need to know? Again, your 10 minutes are almost up. And I need to get back to Mr. Cruz here. And you see the turtle just kind of like sit in his chair, kind of like nods at you. Well, hello, dudes and dudettes. Oh, man, I hope all of you having a fantastic day.
I hope it's gnarly, man.
Oh, I don't know who said that, but
He sounds like he's about to,
No.
you know, do a
No,
thing.
no, he's not.
I don't mean to cut in your conversations, dude, but maybe I can help a bit. I mean, I've been around these opera houses once or twice. Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, do you mind telling me a bit about it?
This place or the Aria one, or maybe you want to go to the more prestige ones in the theatre. I hear they're definitely a high-end place. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest right here.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest right here.
Yeah, please be.
We're doing issue with a kidnapping.
Oh no. Ooh. That sounds like some very heavy business, man.
sounds like do the fibs.
Well, have you been like listening to the conversation? Do you know anything about like the actress or anything like that?
Talk about my show. Well, first and foremost, yeah, I've been listening to the conversation. You're speaking in a loud auditorium. Your voice is echoed, man.
Well, I don't know. I sometimes am not listening despite all the conversations going around. I'm in my own head.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that, y'all.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It is! Oh, man, we really need to perform one time, man, woman. Yeah.
I mean, I don't play any instruments, but I think I can kind of like dance or something. I don't know.
You dance! Oh, man, we should definitely form a band, then. Oh, man, I could definitely use an addition. And you see the human just looking up. Right. I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf Bro. What is the questions that you might have for a person like myself?
You're saying you know a bit about the Aira Opera House, right?
Oh, yeah, a bit. I played there once or twice. They didn't like me all too much. Almost broke my sitar. Oh, that was a very bad day.
Well, how much do you know actually about the person named Belladonna?
Belladonna? Oh, well, I hear she's a real diva, man. Like, she's had a couple of good roles here and there, but she can't sing for crap, man. I mean, we're talking like nails on the sidewalk kind of screech, you know?
Nails on chalkboard.
I don't know what that is, but I'll go say yeah. So anyway, I mean, she can be a bodacious babe, but the problem is she's got too many sticks up her as some people would say, posterior, man.
After a while, she is looking a little bit annoyed.
I don't mean to annoy you, bro. I'm just trying to help out the best I can.
As soon as he starts talking back, he's actually getting immediately interrupted by speaking Wakoshian, and I think it's about time I started my first line.
Oh, you speak that as well! Oh, dude.
Vertur alvarlegur.
I got it, Norsteder. And you can see it's very broken, like very all over the place. And in fact, he told you, I got this, bro. I help you. You help me by helping you.
Get serious. This is no longer a game.
Oh, I never said it was a game, bro. You're dealing with a missing persons, and that's nothing to laugh at, bro.
I understand that, but listen.
You never listen Weed dealers are the best informants.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
I'm
listen, her
listening.
life, if she could be on the line.
Oh no. Oh
If you
man.
see-
Oh no. Anyway.
That's why we want to know right now.
Oh, you want to know about her?
Did-
Oh, I think I met her a couple times in passing.
What do you know about it?
Well, I mean, she's pretty bodacious as well, very friendly, all things considering. She came here from, I believe it's called, let me see if he remembers. Right, she came from, the big continent with the mountains. I believe it's called, Aesion? Something like
Aesion.
that. Yeah, Aesion. She's a transfer student. You know, she's trying to learn as well as do these gigs here in Cromwell, you see. Very nice woman. Has this beautiful ring that she keeps fidgeting with. You know, she wants to be a big star, you know, and nothing like the divas that you were seeing. No, I mean, she's really good, man. Like, I heard her listen when they were doing their performances here. Man, you can tell she was an angel on stage.
Do you know anybody who probably could have been jealous of her work?
You could probably talk to that Belladonna lady. I mean, she's jealous of everyone that tries to get the lead roles.
So you think she might have it in her to like maybe like stifle a star in order to rise up herself?
Oh, I don't know about that. She's pretty small, so it would be kind of hard to do so.
I highly doubt it. Size doesn't matter if she had a fight.
Oh, believe me, size does matter, man. I mean, I'm a turtle, and yet people think I'm slow as an egg.
I'll just say
I
this right
feel
now.
that.
I actually just felt that as well because I think and actually is not is actually kind of a little bit not happy about what he just said because despite him being 6'11".
You see, he's a big turtle. He's got a large shell on his back, like these big stubby feet, you know. And you don't even know how he's playing the sitar with the hands that he has.
Listen, do you know what she? Listen. So what you're saying is that this Belladonna may she be maybe the cause of this whole kidnapping?
Well, I don't know if she'd be the cause, but I mean, she might be what some would say the effect. I mean, do you know? He looks over at Tinaffi. I mean, you look like you know a thing or two about divas. I mean, you seem you know a thing or two about like how people work.
I mean, I'm more of a girl's girl, so I don't really step on the toes of my fellow, girlfriends or anything like that.
Oh man,
Stop it.
She's your girlfriend,
That's
man.
insane.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Ooh, I didn't
Sorry.
mean to disrespect your girlfriend.
Oh, I don't know her like that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know nothing about like that girl drama. I'm not
all right.
one to cause it, but it sounds like it could be that maybe she's like jealous of this girl because she's better than her, and instead of like playing to her own strengths, she wants to stifle the strengths of someone else in order to become better. But I mean, I don't know. Let's say this. We might not know where like those the Maya and her husband live, but maybe do you know maybe where she lives?
Maestro? Or...
Not Maya, Bella.
Oh, Bella. She's got this
Belladonna.
wicked house on top of the hill. I mean, you can't miss it. It's like full of flowers and different types of hedges in shape of different mammals. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, it looks very gnarly.
Tinaffi's gonna look at Wolf and be like, I mean, we have no other leads at this moment. Do you think maybe we can like do a breaking and entering type thing and maybe check out there?
Oh man,
As much as I want to hate this,
That's
but with the amount of time that we have, I still have no other choice.
oh man.
Yeah, I mean, we still have I feel like at least 4 hours, but like, how close is her house? Could you give us like directions so we can get there?
You see him kind of like
She's talking
turn
the turtle now.
Yeah, he's kind of like turning his body. He's pointing his head outward. Okay, if you go up about 5 minutes, take a left, another 3, and then keep going up the hill, you'll definitely see it. I mean, just look for the majestic horse.
Right. Well then. as he's actually speak with Cushion and saying thank you.
Taba Habala, and he says, for the glory of Dunpie.
Tinaffi's gonna shoot him finger guns and go,
See
see you later, dude.
See you later, orcish lady. Oh, no. All right, and then we're going to jump over to Okami, where she's going to narrate what happens at the Aira Opera House with the other group.
Goodness me. Good thing I got that burp out.
Good timing.
Well, so as that is going on, the carriage pulls up outside of this very ornate-looking theater. There's a red carpet out front. All the pillars are polished. It's well swept. And the door is opened by the coach hand driver, whatever they're called. The grooms.
The grooms.
I think that's what they're called. As he helps Maestro out and then helps the rest of you out. Blake, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's a 120, d20.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Well, 120 plus, let me get my list up. Constitution, all one. So, yeah. I get it right, okay. Right. Whoa. 4, fuck, she's...
Let's see. Blake, you pass out.
She just gets out of the carriage. Can I describe how she passes out?
Go ahead.
Or yeah. Basically, she gets out of the car, just like, she pushes the door and then falls out and falls on the carpet. Out.
Oh, goodness.
Bruce face palms immediately.
Oh, sacre bleu.
I am so terribly sorry for my partner here. You got a room?
Yes, we can take her to one of the green rooms, please, this way. And, if you need someone to pick her up, we can get one of the grooms to do it, but don't stare at me. What are you looking at? What? And Maya leads you through the very ornate doors, and it is a nice establishment. You can see it's all like I don't know my decor words and names, but you know that decor where it's like lined with gold and it's all frilly, and Rococo is kind of it, I think. Maybe no, that's a style of dress. I don't know. Baroque, maybe? Maybe filigree, I think. Where like all the columns
Fancy
have
looking structure.
It's fancy as fuck.
Filigrees everywhere.
It's nice. It's pretty. There is like gold, like not real gold, just like painted gold on the lining of everything.
Cheap ass.
A big old chandelier. And lots of posters on the wall. Some of famous actors and actresses, others of the various plays that have been held in this house. And Maya leads you to a back room. You open it up and you can see it's, like she said, it's a green room where actors can congregate between performances. And you lay Blake on a couch. And Maya says, well, I suppose we can just leave her here for a bit. We can send for her later. If you would like, I believe they should be finishing up practices right about now. If you would like to see.
Yes. Please, show me this great place to take me.
Of course. And she leads you through, and she's making small talk, like pointing out various posters, talking about various events that have happened at the Aria Opera House. And she leads you to this auditorium where you can hear some music and some voices. And you come in quietly and take a seat towards the back as Maya indicates a man standing at the stage looking at the performers with his arms crossed. And she says, "That is my husband, Orchestro. He's the director. He's working very hard. We have had to work double time since Melo's disappearance." She points onto the
I
stage.
can't imagine how hard that must be, especially given the situation.
It is just so tragic. Melo, she was like my own daughter and a sister to everyone. Perhaps a bit more to Bella. And she points out a diminutive, not necessarily like tiny, but small, slender woman, human with brown hair. And even from here, you can tell she has some very fine makeup and jewelry on. Why she's wearing jewelry during a rehearsal, I don't know. But, she's
very fine.
very fine. She's standing in the middle of the stage with her hands on her hips. That is Belladonna. I believe they are in the middle of her romance scene. And she points out
Belladonna, huh?
Yes, she and Melo used to be so close. But then Melo Dias was chosen to play
The
Tatiana.
Fire Nation attacked.
Yes, it was so tragic.
Well,
If only the Avatar had been there.
I'll make a mental note of her. She's
I'll stop.
fairly beautiful.
Oui, she is very lovely. Perhaps could use a bit more charm. But over there, she points out at a male human standing by. That is Soprano. He was also a friend of Melo's. And he was quite heartbroken when she went missing.
Oof.
Oui?
No. I continue on.
It seems they are about to start.
And I would say at this point, you do see the male just kind of like looking at the actress Belladonna, and he starts to sing his performance. Tatiana.
And you see the woman moving with grace and elegance turn, and she opens her mouth. Sergey!
I knew it was gonna come from there.
God! God!
What?
You're...
I got it that time.
No, you did not. That sounded like a cat dying from starvation.
Excuse me?
No, excuse you. Whatever happened to the practice that I had someone give to you?
I read
Meanwhile,
over
Reus
it.
is like leaning over towards the French
Reading
woman.
and
I
doing
forgot her
are
name.
two
And
different
he's just like,
things.
so that's what you mean by attitude.
Yes, it is not very pretty.
Try it again, this time try to use a much more soothing voice.
Please, it's not my fault your ears are broken.
And it's not my
God.
fault your voice is broken.
Oh, shut up! Fine. Back to the tower, Sopran.
Talking while singing.
Yeah, yes. You see him just kind of like following her Belladonna, like getting back to the original spots.
All right. And action.
Tatiana. You see him just kind of like rub his eyes. Cut!
Lost car.
Take a 10-minute recess. Why? Rethink my decisions on this role.
And you see Belladonna leave in a huff, with Sopran trailing after her.
He turns around, looks up at his wife. My dear, when did you get here? And he
Oh,
runs
mi
and walks
amor.
up. Oh, mi amor. Tu ne sais pas.
They just do the whole smooch on each cheek kind of thing.
And who are you?
Reus just ignores it, kind of like dusts himself off, straightens his tie. He looks like a professional.
Yeah.
My dear, this is Reus. I don't believe I got a last name, but he and his partners.
Please let me introduce myself. He kind of gives a gentlemanly bow. He says, "My name is Reus Runefell. It is a pleasure to meet both of you."
Very, very, very cool. Okay, nice to meet you, Zeus. My name is Orchestro. I am lead writer and director of these performances at the Aira Opera House.
Yes,
It is my first time getting such a... Well, being the honor getting to play a role in such a place as this.
Oh,
I've only heard it in a few stories.
Oh, you want to roll in the play, huh? I don't know. Looks up and down at you. Do you think you got the charisma and the talents? Unlike some of these schmucks that we got up there.
I promise, sir, I will not disappoint.
Promise
I just hope you can give me the chance.
Well, why don't we have him read a few lines and we see for ourselves?
Aye. I mean, we're still looking for, what exactly lines are we looking for? I mean, I think we're looking for one more person, right?
We need a strut, which I believe Mr. Runfell here could provide very adequately. We also need another maid for Tatiana.
I don't know. He's gonna looking over at them. I don't know if they would be suffice to play a role of a maid, but you know.
There are others in his group that will be joining us later.
Oh, there's another. Oh, good. So we don't have to do a double roll. Okay.
Maya leans into her husband and she kind of whispers a little explanation of what's actually going on.
I think I have a lesser restoration scroll in the office if you want to have one of the other not maids. What were they called? Bellhops?
Blake, I believe, was her name.
Oh, yeah. Can we get someone to woken her up? Then?
I will leave you with Miss Darusia. I will go and wake up Miss Blake.
That'd be great. That'd be great, dear. Smooches the cheek.
And, Maya's gonna go get a scroll of lesser restoration for Blake's hangover.
All right, Mr. Zeus. Have you ever performed?
I'm sorry, I'm a mister.
I said mister. You're going to have to excuse my vernacular.
Oh, no, sir.
Anyway, have you ever performed at a place like this before?
Well, if I might say, I've not performed at a place quite as big, but I've done street performs.
Okay. An incredible work behind your repertoire.
Yes.
All right. I'm here.
Are you going to send me a line that I have to...
I shall. Give me 1 second. I thought you were gonna tell him the roles that credited roles that you have done.
Oh, I thought you said what good work have you done? And Reus was like, yes, because he's not done any good work. He's just gonna say yes. But
like a
credited
liar.
roles.
I'm Doug McClure. You might know me from famous movies as...
Alright, well, here's the script.
Just says nothing. Just says
Well, let's give you a chance at the very least. Soprano, get your ass down here. Yes, sir. You see this human just kind of come up. He's probably about in his mid-20s. You gotta keep them in line, otherwise they'll get too uppity and they might start to, well, complain too much.
Uppity, uppity.
Exactly. Whoever said that. So when we actually put it in a tavern, the lines that he gives you, like for both the roles. Alright, head up on that stage. Don't go up in the tower. We don't want you to fall. I mean, just in case. But just go ahead, read those lines. Sergey will. Well, I keep mixing his name up. Soprano. Weird name. You really ought to change it. I don't think I can, sir. Well, either way. Read those lines, see what we do, and it might be able to become the Zervich. And
all right.
I would say, I need you to make...
Let me prepare myself mentally.
Alright, here's what I want you to do. Make a performance roll, and if you get a high roll, do the best you can. If you get a low roll, intentionally do terrible.
That's God's own name that is holy. Let me get a high roll.
Sins of the eight divines upon ye.
You gave Adam 2 nat 20s. I don't want to hear it.
Did I?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking to the dice gods themselves.
Oh, okay.
You better not have. Otherwise, this is gonna be super cursed.
27.
27. All right. Do the best that you can when reading these lines.
He sings like a god.
Okay, so it's in tavern, right?
Yeah, it's in tavern. Yeah. You will be Strahd. Sergey is
Soprano is Sergey.
Give me like a good minute to kind of calm my nerves down.
Take your time.
Go
Take your
ahead.
time.
And you don't have you don't have to sing. If you want to just
I'm not gonna sing. It's just the line itself. I want to do good.
Yeah, just say the best that you can. Like you don't have to sing if you don't want to, but just like this is Reus talking from the heart.
Dark, twisted heart full of pain.
Is it betwist or bewitch?
Betwixt.
Betwixt.
Betwixt. Okay.
You know, I think
Just
that
like
actually means
bitch.
between, Claude.
Well, keep in mind, this is orchestral.
Who cares?
Yes, it sounds good on paper.
So smart. No one
I
cares.
feel like Blake is like doing this just to get free alcohol.
Well, Blake's already passed out, so.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get to Blake.
Honestly, while you're
God.
calming your nerves,
Okay.
I'll go get Blake. Or
Yeah,
are
go
you
ahead and
ready?
get Blake, and when she comes back, Reus will perform his lines.
All right, Maya walks into the green room, scroll of lesser restoration, and she opens it up and reads it over Blake's unconscious body. And Blake, you wake up quite refreshed, actually. This is the best hangover you've ever had.
Holy shit.
Before he does though.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah,
course. My
Blake.
bad. So you're not
As
awake yet.
Yeah, you're not awake yet,
Dude,
but as the
dude.
spell is taken into effect, your mind gets pulled to the
Let's go
back
back.
of your head.
Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to the time where you were in that white room. Let me just pull up the image. There you go. And before you stands a pure white figure, a silhouette of a person standing in front of a window. And he turns to you, kind of like pinching his temples. And give you one tick.
Damn it. Damn it. I was having the most wonderful dream.
Audacious babes everywhere.
Someone over the head.
Potatoes.
There are no wonderful dreams
I had
in
all
this place.
Ooh.
Nice to see you still have that filter, sir.
I kind of have to disguise my voice just in case there are wandering ears. But no matter, it would seem as though you had missed the magician that I specifically told you to look for.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't exactly do it without raising suspicion and with people, bro. Also, you didn't tell me where he would be.
Make I guess make a deception roll because he technically did give you details of like how to find
Well,
him.
he just said he said a wizard. Like,
No,
oh,
he didn't say
Pretty sure
wizard.
He said,
A magician. A
but I'm
magician
pretty
in
sure he
Maplewood.
said they'd be in Maplewood.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like anyone could be in Maplewood, so but fine.
Yeah, I
They
would
did
say
their best.
yeah, just make a deception with advantage
Even
because you're not
lords don't
sure
care
if
about
he
that.
make it with advantage because you're not sure if he did or did not give you the full details.
Or more like he was probably being vague.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
All right, deception. Okay, baby. Okay, come on, baby, come on. 15. Fuck.
15.
Not that good. Yeah.
I specifically told you to look for a magician in Maplewood. He is not hard to find in a village full of common farm folk. I mean, if anything, you probably passed him. In fact, from what I've been told, you have passed by him. As I was informed by him that he's still waiting for you.
Fuck.
Oh,
Does
yes.
he have a name? So...
His name is Arcadia Forte.
I see. Thank you, sir. That would have been helpful the first time.
Well, I thought you had more intelligence than that, but it seems as though I have been misplaced in that judgment. So, let me repeat what you are going to do. And make sure you get it in that thick skull of yours as he taps your head. Ding, ding, ding. You are going to head to Maplewood the next opportune moment, and you will meet with Arcadia Forte. Tell him what I told you, and he will give you the parcel. And then he'll give you further instructions from there.
Wait, what? Wait, puzzle? I thought it was a box.
Parcel! Parcel! You know, a carrying device, a package. Do not understand common, girl. Give me 1 second.
I get you, sir. Calm down. Your blood pressure, man.
Give me counter intimidation.
Yeah, he's trying to intimidate you right now.
Okay, this 1d20 plus 6. Okay, come on.
I mean, that's not too bad.
21. 21. I'm not impressed.
I am so sorry. You were run off. So you're just kind of looking at him, but then you just get a slight tinge of fear coming from him. Like, he is not playing around as you see the silhouette kind of like flare up into a white hot flame.
Okay.
Fine. Maybe I should calm down. I mean, mortals aren't exactly the wisest in the world. But do this for me. Oh, also, before I forget, it has come to my attention that we do have some interest in a particular home, just right off Maplewood to the south. There's a house with a large water wheel, a cottage, a 2-story cottage. From what I've been told, there lies an amulet there. You will gather that before coming back to the mainland.
Okay, sir.
Alright. Now repeat to me what I told you to do.
Meet the wizard. Say silence may lie.
Magician, he is not a wizard.
What's the difference? Person that
A
does
wizard
magic. Okay.
is bound to a spellbook. An illusionist, a magician, it can be any type of class.
Okay, magician. Happy?
I will once you get the job done. No.
I will, I promise.
What was the other thing now?
Go to cottage, get amulet before leaving this fucking island.
That's better. And he And turn this off.
He taps your forehead, ding, and you wake up.
Ah!
Welcome back
Yes.
to the world of the living. Miss Helson, I believe you said.
Yes.
Are you feeling well?
Wonderful. I had a dream I was talking with my boss. It
Ah.
was so fun.
Good for you, I suppose. But if you would please join me, my husband would like to meet you, and we can discuss what role you may wish to play.
Okay. She gets up and
And she's-
follows. And she's just like,
Lead her.
she's like, God.
Alright, at this point
He's
you
like,
do
"Ah,
see Bruce talking to the very large orc man, and he kind of looks over. Oh, so this is the other one I was talking about, huh? I mean,
Oui, this is
Yes.
Miss Blake Helson.
oh, merci.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you as well.
I'm ready.
Are you a performer like he is?
Yes, I am a bard. I usually play my sick beats.
I don't. Well, I mean, I'd rather you not get sick. The last thing we need is for you to upchuck in the middle of a performance.
No. I mean, I play music, and I do it really good.
Oh, I see. Well,
You not there? We did have that. Hey, what instrument does Blake play again?
Hold on.
I believe it
I
was like a
play-
piano guitar.
Well, that was like the joke one, but
Oh, okay.
she can play that. But I can play the lute. I think it's flute or bagpipes. But she has a kind of good experience with some instruments. She's just
We
not
did
really-
have. We did have that flutist who had to skip town.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
could
right.
use another music player.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. How good are you with a lyre?
I could try.
I mean, it should be no different than a stringed instrument like a guitar or sitar.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'll do pretty good.
Well then, congratulations, you got yourself the job. And he ends up giving you like this big, thick stack of papers that looks to be sheet music. Practice up.
How much of this I actually need? Or is it yes?
All of it. You're gonna be playing through the entire performance.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'll go.
You're the one who
It's
said
all
you're
in the name
good
of
with
investigation.
instruments. What was that?
Ready. Whenever you want me to
In
start.
the name.
Okay.
Ugh. While I'm off, my
Zelda.
planet needs. I need to do homework.
I mean, if you're as good as you say he is, I mean, there should be no issue, now would it?
Perhaps
Fair,
After-
but still.
Perhaps after Mr. Rundfeld gives his performance, Miss Helson would like to give us a sample.
Oh yeah, that's right. And speaking of which, he
Yeah,
turns over
probably,
to
yeah.
Reus. Reus, are you good to go?
Yes.
Sing or dance.
Yeah, you got that 27.
I'm not doing both.
Don't worry, you don't have to sing. Just do the best you can as Reus.
Okay. Are we gonna read Sergei's lines too?
Yeah, I'll read Sergei's line as Sonata.
Soprano.
Soprano. Wow, too many names to remember. Soprano. Yes.
All right. Tell me when to go.
Yep, go for it.
Insolent knave! How dare you betwixt her? Twist her mind and her heart.
I have not enchanted her. The choice was hers and hers alone.
You will never have Tatina's hand. I
Tortiana!
would die
It's
before that day
Tortiana!
comes. Damn it!
Try it again from the top.
I wanna punch myself right now.
No, that's
It's
great. That is
okay.
that's actually pretty funny. We'll keep that in the story. I mean, it is a weird
Okay,
name. So.
is it Tatana? Tatana.
Tatiana.
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 Why do y'all make the most confusing names?
This is an
This is a
official.
canon name in the Curse
Yeah.
of Strahd.
So that's not me.
This had
Alright,
nothing to do with
I'll
us
point
this
my anger
time.
towards Wizards of the Coast for now.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn you, Wizard of the
Tatiana.
Coast.
Tatiana. right?
You will never have Tatiana's hand. Tatiana.
Tatiana, not Titana, not Titanic. Tatiana.
Titanic.
Not Katana. Not Titanica.
I like to see how
Katana either.
like orchestra is just like arguing back and forth the verse about how to pronounce Tatiana's name. That's how I see it now.
Bruce gives a finger to the gods before
And Blake's-
continuing.
and Blake's just like reading notes. Yeah.
Try it again.
Blake's just like reading the notes in the back.
As Blake's is reading the notes in the background, not even really giving a crap about what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, take two.
Yeah, take two.
Insolent knave, how dare you betwixt her, twist her mind and her heart.
I have not enchanted her. The choice was hers and hers alone.
You will never have Tatana's hand.
Don't worry, we'll say you said it right this time because it is our word.
I would die before that day comes.
Then we duel for her.
I will now drown myself in bleach.
Well,
No,
we don't
you
have
will,
any
yeah.
beach nearby. You're gonna have to go to the coast for that. But I would say, not bad. I mean, we'll probably have to do a little bit of makeup and such to hide the horns, but I think you will make a pretty good strong Vardzevich.
Thank
I
you.
suggest the song. Orc, the director.
Excuse me? No, do you hear what you say, little one? You're gonna have to speak up.
Yeah. I would suggest the Saw director.
Address yourself. Yeah.
You cut off my horn, I burn your instrument.
You touch them, you die.
If any of you
Say
do
anything?
anything to each other, you're both dead.
Fair enough.
Really? Come now. We are all one happy acting family now.
Yeah, you're right, honey. It's just I'm still stressed at the fact that that our dear maestro just not my
That is me, darling.
I'm sorry,
I
too
know,
many
dear.
names to
I
remember.
I know, me
Melo
and Cor,
Dias.
it is so
I know
distressing.
you're so beautiful, and I get you mixed up with every leading role.
Oh my God.
But still.
Oh, my love.
Oh, my love. Melo Dias. It's a shame that Melo Dias went missing. She's such a wonderful gal.
Can I roll a wisdom saving throw?
Why?
What?
Oh, I'll DM it to you.
Oh, you're going to DM it to me. Alright, that should be fun. Like, he's getting sick of, like, the cutesy talk between orc and human.
Yeah. The way I see Maya and Orca is that they're that couple that's always, like, all over each other. Like, oh, darling, honey bunch. Yes, I love you so much.
Oh,
Did they make out in public?
I mean, yeah. They're the kind of people to
Yes.
do
Yes,
that.
they would.
All right, I
Okay,
sent
yeah.
it to you.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. I would say with disadvantage for now.
Oh boy.
Because
this
you know
is
what?
gonna
You
be
brought this
funny.
up. It's going to be funny. if it- if you
Wait
fail.
for it to roll 2 nat ones.
Let's see.
My wisdom is nothing.
See if that's roll good.
That's a 3.
This
Oh,
is
dear.
advantage. You hit my.
So,
And that's a 6.
so Bruce, you
Well,
are,
you did very poor.
That's 3
you
higher
are
than what you did
angry
roll.
at this display of affection. You're just kind of like, ugh, it makes you
Really?
sick.
Bruce kind of makes a discorded face before kind of walking away and sitting right next to Blade before he kind of just takes out another cigarette and lights it up.
And you see, you do see Sopran.
Hey, get that thing away.
No smoking in the opera house. We don't need anything catching on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
And at this
Please, there is
point,
a balcony over there if you need to take a breather.
you folks see
Yes, that would
that's-
be nice. Roos heads that way immediately.
So as you're heading down, you do see Sopran just kind of like try to walk down, but you see him kind of like trip himself up, and he ends up falling 15 feet. Let me roll the damage for him. Oh yeah, you hear a as he ends up falling.
Fran, what has happened?
I have fallen, and I cannot get up now.
And I can't.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as the setup was started, I knew it.
I think my
Call
leg is broken.
1-800 to get your caller today.
This is not a time for jokes.
Let me
Roos
see.
goes
let me
up to
see.
him and says, Roos goes up to him and says, "Can you walk?"
I mean, you see his leg kind of like bent a good 20 degrees than it should be. What do you think?
Oh fuck.
So are you alive?
Yes, I'm
Where's
alive.
Blake from this?
Then you'll do good.
Blake
You
is
get
sitting
to-
there. If Blake wants to do something, she's
Oh,
right
sorry.
there.
Blake drops it and just comes over and be like, "Do you need help?" Just like no shit question.
I mean, unless you're a cleric or someone who can heal, then by all means, please.
Actually, don't I have a healing thing?
Do you?
Debbie, do you?
Healing
Bruce
word.
has left
I have
us.
healing word. Does that? I got the healing world thing. Hold on.
Healing
That
word.
work?
Healing word
Healing
actually
words.
does not actually repair legs. That would require restoration.
Oh.
I mean, it will
Well, I
like
mean,
heal
it
the damage
heals.
he took, but it won't. Think of it
Healing
like a
word
surface
made-
wound.
Well,
Healing
well,
word
would
actually
it- well,
might.
what-
So like healing word actually
Numb the pain.
may do stuff like heal a like a paper cut or something like that, but it doesn't repair bones.
Well, I mean, I might pop
Hey,
it back
don't
into
discourage
place.
healing word. Healing words come in clutch many times.
And the way I'm
Well,
rolling
well-
it is that if you were to heal him, the bone would be placed back in socket. However, the break itself would not heal, as it would
Well, it
have
would
to
help.
for
That's
medical
more
treatment.
important. Yeah.
Yes.
It would ease the pain, but not for very much.
Yeah, it's kind of like you putting a band-aid
Well, yeah,
over a
but
broken
I
leg.
think he. Yeah. And also, like, I haven't used a spell, and I'm kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
you
have
have
like
it, go
4
for
of
it.
these. Yeah, okay. I feel like that would be also. It's like, why not symmetric? So how do I do this? Do I just cast it?
You just like healing word. Give me a word as you're casting it. Just be funny with it. I mean, it does require you to say something.
Get up, bitch.
You can hear as the words are leaving your mouth, like this wave of energy just goes over to his leg. You can hear a pop. Okay, well, I might not be able to get up in its entirety, but I appreciate that.
Oh dear.
I
This is not good.
No,
The
I don't.
performance is tonight.
I'm sorry. I just kind of I lost my footing, and yeah, if you can, and you help him up, and you can see that he's not even standing on the leg. He's standing on his other leg. The other is just kind of dangling a bit.
Please take him to the green room. We can discuss this and recuperate. And I think this might be a good point to transition over to the other.
Oh,
Yes, what do you need,
yes.
Blake?
Wait. Well, this is the orc guy. It's the husband, right?
No.
The human.
Soprano, the human, is the one who fell.
Okay, I was about to ask. Yeah, Blake's gonna
Yeah.
lift that orc. It's like
No.
I need to roll a strength.
I mean,
save.
let's be real. If the
Yeah,
orc
okay.
broke his leg, he would have just got back up and shook it off.
He says, all right, let's do this for the architecture.
Is this but a flesh wound?
All right, so let's jump back over to Adam and Tinaffi. So Adam, following the directions of the turtle man named Cruz, you do eventually find the house. You do see, like, in front, it's a fairly large house. Like, think of it like a mini mansion, where you do see kind of like these hedges and different statues made of, you know, greenery of a horse. You do see a dolphin. You even see a flamingo just kind of like right by the door. A beautiful white marble home, like gold doors.
Wow.
It's just like looking around. It's like, reminds me of home, but let's hope she's home. Let's hope she's home at least.
All right.
This reminds you. I almost talked to Pauline on accident. Hold on. This reminds you of home. What do you have at your house?
Let's just say that it's quite a place.
Wow, interesting.
Let's just hope that Belladonna's here at least.
You want her to be here? I thought we were like breaking and entering.
Well, here's the thing. We're only breaking in, and she only at the last resort in case no one's at the door.
You hear the sound of armor just kind of like approaching you guys. You there? I hope I didn't mishear that. What's this I hear about breaking and entering?
No! Oh my gosh. Ugh, silly me. You totally misheard. Oh my gosh. I have an accent, so sometimes people mishear me.
Make a deception check for me.
Shit, hold on. Let's see if the dice roller likes me. Can I make it with advantage? No. Let me go roll my
What do you say,
deception.
first and foremost? Then I'll decide whether or not you get advantage.
Oh, wait. I thought this is what I said.
Oh, okay, then roll a straight roll then, if that's just what you say.
Am I supposed to, like, give him what I was saying?
Well, depending on how I like the roll, let's just say, or how I like the, how you say this. Because right now he's just thinking, oh, I heard this loud orc saying they're going to break into a home in the upper districts of the city.
Breaking and entering.
Yes.
Let's see. What rhymes with breaking and entering? I can't think of
Wait, hold on. Can I actually make it a deception roll?
I would say, how are you deceiving this guard?
Sorry, like she has a bit of a speech impediment. She doesn't know how to use her words properly.
Tinaffi, roll with advantage then, because Wolf is helping you.
Okay. Then I'll roll 2. Sorry. Oh gosh, please give me a high one. Give me a high one. No, why are they both 8? Fuck.
He takes a look at the both of you. He's looking at Tinaffi. I'm sorry, miss. I didn't mean to offend. Please forgive me for mishearing. We just want to make sure the city's protected. But
of course, we're looking for Mrs. Belladonna, if you don't mind.
I don't think I know who that is.
Oh, well, then we're just gonna and she's just gonna mess up her words, like sock on the door then, and she's just gonna make him think he's crazy.
And the guard looks over at Wolf. What she means by suck on the door.
We were gonna knock on the door and see if she was home.
Oh, knock. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. I'll leave you to your business then. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry. Actually, do you mind? There's actually, have you actually heard about the show tonight?
Yes, I believe it is Night Under the Blood Moon. Aira Opera House. I'm actually taking my wife to see it.
Oh, well, I hope to see you there as well.
Oh, yes. I'll see you there, citizen. Leaving the area.
Is he seeing the wrong play?
Tinaffi
totally thinks the play is called Phantom of the or at the Opera or something.
I was actually just holding up a single finger. He's like, shh, just keep it under wraps.
Oh, my bad.
Stop talking.
As he's actually gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
All right. You knock on the door. Give me a tick. And after about maybe 15 seconds, the door opens and you do see this well-dressed man. His hair is slicked back. He's wearing just kind of like black and gold robes, and he seems to have kind of like a white cloth over his shoulder. Yes, how can I help you? This is the Belladonna I am so sorry. My common is not exactly all that great. Welcome to the Belladonna Estates. How can I help you?
We're here. Is she looking for a Mrs. Belladonna?
I believe Mistress Belladonna is at the Opera House currently. What is it? Do you have a message for Miss Donna?
We believe she may be involved in a crime.
I see.
Not so forward.
Tinaffi's eyes are just wide, like, dang, he doesn't hide anything. Where's the deception?
Well, then please come in. I'm just her butler, but I might be of some assistance. Please come in. Can I get either one of you tea or some snacking foods?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just want to actually ask you a few questions, and hopefully, and luckily, we'll be on our way.
Yes, sir. Please take a seat. And you end up going inside. It's a beautiful home. The floor is white marble. You do see different types of gold, knickknacks, vases, like a mirror when you go in. And when you take a look to the left, there seems to be kind of like a common area, a large couch and 2 chairs kind of like adjacent to it. The both of you sit in the chairs, and after like he gets tidied up from like one thing, he kind of like takes his cloth, he kind of smudges the mirror a bit. Perfect. He sits down adjacent from you both. Yes. How can I help you today, officers?
Please, please. I'm the officer around here. She's just here. She's on observation duty, essentially.
So you're a trainee. Oh, okay, splendid.
The detective.
Yeah, she's substitute detective today.
Oh, substitute. Okay, very well. Allow me to introduce myself.
Look at her junior detective badge right there.
My name
It's a biscuit.
My name is Jeffrey LaRoche. I am the butler here at the Belladonna Estate.
Well, sir. We believe that the Mrs. Belladonna, as you may know, that Mrs. Belladonna, is currently may be under suspicion of possible kidnapping.
Oh dear. I should hope that hasn't happened. I mean, she doesn't seem to be
We
the type.
do not have any current evidence, but hopefully she talks
Yeah,
with you.
finally here.
But hopefully talking with you, we could probably get some better clarity on that.
Of course. I mean, I'll try my best to answer the best I can.
Right. Let's start off with the very beginning. Do you notice that Mrs. Belladonna has any jealousy issues lately?
I hate to talk bad about Miss Belladonna, but she does have a way of words with other actors and actresses that kind of like upshow her. She has what some people will call an ego.
Yes, of course, an ego. Reminds me of my mother at times.
Well, I sure hope your mother's not like an egotistical lady.
Well, I haven't seen the worst of it. She actually has basically been pretty protective of me as of late.
Oh dear, but yes, Miss Belladonna, yeah, she does have an ego, though it's usually in terms of words, not of physical violence. Oh no.
Well, I'm pretty sure you've heard about the play that she's supposed to be auditioning for.
I
right?
guess Blood Under the Night Under the Blood Moon. It's a Strahd von Zervich story.
No, it's not that one.
No.
It's the Curse of Strahd.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's based off of the detailings of Strahd von Zervich, the legendary vampire lord.
Now, there's only one problem though. One of the other actresses. What is actually the actress's name again?
Melo Dias.
Melo Dias. Just a few days ago, Mrs. Melo Dias, a person named Melo Dias, she went missing.
Oh dear, not Mistress Diaz.
We received this note. As he's actually going to pull it out and show it to him.
He kind of takes a look at it. Let me roll to see if he will recognize the handwriting. I believe that this it's kind of off in terms of like how it's written, but it looks very similar to Mrs. Diaz's hand.
Well, here's the thing. We did some investigating. We believe she basically that whoever this person was, we believe that the other person who could have written it, she was Mrs. Belladonna.
I hate to be of disappointment, but Miss Belladonna is many things, but I cannot see her in terms of like kidnapping. You see, she's quite small, and for lack of a better term, she's not exactly that dexterous, nor is she strong. That's why she has me. I'm here for most of the heavy lifting around here, and he kind of like moves something on the table just like slightly to the left, so that way it's more aligned, and making sure things are more precise, as it were.
He's actually. Can I actually make it a deception check?
He's
A deception? What are you deceiving?
He's actually gonna try changing the topics of the conversation about Belladonna to see if he slips up about something.
Tinaffi.
While he's doing that, can I roll an insight? I rolled a perception to see if I could hear anything, like just off, but that was off, so I knew I didn't hear anything because I only got a 6. But let me. I just wanted to roll an insight to see if like
Tinaffi,
anything about them.
insight, Adam, deception.
Oh!
I rolled a 17 plus 7.
7.
And I got a nat 20.
So let me start with Tinaffi. Tinaffi. He's not making it very hidden that he is a perfectionist. Like every single thing in this room, he knows about. He knows like how it is placed, and if it just gets shifted ever so slightly, he is a little bit fidgety about it.
Okay, so I guess with that insight, I could tell if he was, I guess, nervous about the fact that there's someone hiding in this house because it's off the norm for him.
It's more like he's nervous that something might have happened to Miss Belladonna. Like
okay,
things that
so
even he doesn't know.
So I'm not getting any like hint of, oh, I know about what she's done and like it's blah blah blah, you know? Like I'm not getting an insight of that he's nervous about there's a girl missing and that she's involved with it.
No, it's just more like an employee kind of worried about what's happening to their boss kind of deal.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure because like when he mentioned she's not very strong, I'm like, oh, well, did he hide her then? That's what she was thinking. So, okay.
Yeah, and Adam,
Tinaffi's gonna push just ever like chalantly, like just a vase, just like a centimeter to the right, just as if she was just leaning over.
You see him get up, and he goes to place it back in place. Please do not touch the decor, madam.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And Adam, you're deceiving.
It was a 17 plus 7.
Okay, so you're trying to word it so that way he messes up, but as you are talking to him, it seems like he's getting more and more worried about his boss. Like, he is just kind of like, not in a romantic sense, but it's more like he developed a platonic relationship with Belladonna, and he's worried for her safety.
I assure you, PC, please understand though.
How old is he actually?
We're not here. We're not assuming that she's actually going to be in any source of danger. We're just very suspicious that of what she could have done.
Yeah, and just to give a better descriptor, he looks to be about like 50 years old. You do see some gray hairs on top of his head, and like he keeps himself, fit, and just prestige, but. I'm sorry.
So he's more like a father figure.
Yeah, just kind of like a fatherly figure. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I asked.
I mean, I can tell you a little bit about Miss Diaz. She frequently came here. If you wish to know. Yes.
Question. You did mention that handwriting looked like hers herself, as if she maybe wrote it herself.
Yeah, precisely. Although this seems a little bit more erratic and just kind of rushed in a way. I don't know how else to explain it, but with this fine writing, people usually have kind of what's the common word for? Just repetition. Just kind of, they know how to write. Yeah, exactly, an eye for detail. Whereas this seems as though it was rushed.
Mind if I tell you a bit about a story?
Oh, by all means, sir. Go for it.
So believe it or not, let's just say that. Well, let's just make a guess, shall we? If we were to say that, well, Mrs. Diaz were to, well, kidnap herself, that would be pretty ridiculous, wouldn't it?
That would be. She doesn't. From the many years I've known Miss Diaz, she doesn't seem like the kind of type to kidnap herself. I don't even know how one would go about said.
Plus not only that, you said plus not only that, judging by how you,
Multi-personality disorder.
judging by how you say, organize this place, it's like as if you taught her to be perfect, in a way.
Oh, no, not taught. This is the way I do things is more. I was taught. I came into this kind of business about 15 years ago, and basically the eye for detail. We are, well, as some would say, beat over the head with like this information. Like if we got just a little thing wrong, like Miss Belladonna especially would be very loud, not violent, but just loud.
I mean, even still though, like, it would still be crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure that someone had to have taught Mrs. Belladonna she had a right, at least.
Yes,
fairly
she
decently.
is an educated woman. Yes.
Well, it would just seem crazy if you see for just like, well, wouldn't you actually agree if she that maybe her ego she could have probably stooped up too high?
I know what you're implying. So Adam, you said.
Yes.
But I know what you're implying. But Miss Belladonna, yes, she does have a natural jealousy against those such. I don't know how much of this I should reveal, but since you are figures of authority, I believe I should at least release this. Miss Bella and Melo were lovers. Like,
I'm sorry. Would you repeat that, please?
they were lovers, but romantically involved, as some would say.
Are you saying that Mrs. Belladonna she was in love as she was someone?
Oh, absolutely, yes, with Miss Bella.
With Mrs. Melo Dias.
Yes.
I was actually gonna start getting up as he's actually gonna go as she a point a finger towards Tinaffi. As she basically like pointing it towards the floor as he's gonna say, Sir, I need you to come with me right now.
I'm sorry, where are we going? I don't think I could leave my post.
We have reason to believe that Mrs. Belladonna she may have captured her for love.
I mean, why would she capture someone that she's in love with? It makes no sense, sir. I don't mean to like argue your authority,
relax,
but
relax, sir. Relax, sir.
Crazy girlfriends.
Listen. I understand that this may sound absurd or crazy, but
it is.
But that's the thing, though. Lovers that she will do anything for one another, even if it basically means that she go into the moon and back just to get them.
Tinaffi's confused what this even is. He's like, what?
He's actually gonna look at Tinaffi. He's actually gonna say,
Clearly, they never met.
he's actually gonna look at the butler. He's gonna say, do you know any other rooms that she besides this floor?
This is a big apartment. You've got bedrooms, you've got kitchens, you've got like more common rooms, latrines.
Do you know any more? Do you know any of the more obscure rooms?
Let me see if he does. Sadly, I do not. I mean, I just work. The majority of the rooms are, her bedroom, the kitchen, the other staff. Like just making sure that again things are prestige. I think I would have noticed something out of the ordinary if by chance that she. Oh dear.
Well, here's the thing, though. We believe that she might be here.
I think you are authority, so I cannot stop you from searching. But
please.
Do they have a warrant?
So hang on. This.
There's probably more to this, but.
My God.
But
my warrant is the back of my hand.
But I need you to check every single room for me, please.
Yes, I can, but I'm afraid you're going to have to wait till Miss Belladonna comes back for any
there is
major
no
search.
There is no time. There is no time.
Make your persuasion.
All right then. Make it your persuasion. That is a 15 plus 7.
15 plus 7. All right, all right.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm actually rolling really good today.
At the very least, can you at least get Lady Belladonna and at least, like, maybe ask her a thing or two? Because this is all very new to me, and I'm deeply afraid of the implications that you're, like, spouting.
Listen, sir. This is no time. Listen, sir. I understand what you're trying to do. This is not a good time to stall.
I'm not stalling. I just.
If we do not find Mrs. Melo Dias, but she before the show tonight, the whole thing, more possible people could probably get injured in the fight. There could be bloodshed.
What fight?
Yeah, what fight? What fight? What are you referring to? Are you saying that Miss Belladonna would intentionally get rid of her lover just for something as simple as a role? I assure you, she is not that kind of woman, sir.
I'm not saying that she would remove Mrs. Melo Dias. I'm saying that they would try to remove anyone who would try to find out about it.
And you keep saying they. Who is they?
We're just trying to. We're talking about the people who work at the Aira Opera House.
Well, then you best get some of the other guards, because I think I'll be consulting her, legal counsel. And you see him just kind of like he's very upset at this point,
Sir,
as he goes
sir,
over.
I need you to relax, please.
How can I relax when you told me that the woman I've been serving for many years could possibly be involved with a missing persons? Now, I can assure you, if you...
Listen, sir. I understand that this actually may be absurd or out of this place, but I need you to remain calm, and I need you to stay cool with me. Understood?
Please leave the estate. I'll speak to the guards if you must, but I'm calling her counsel to see where we go from here.
Understood. If anything actually happens, please let me know immediately.
Sure. Where can I find you, just in case?
You'll find me outside the Opera House tonight.
All right.
We're leaving...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask, as we're leaving, be like, I do have, one question. Do you think that maybe there was someone else that was, interested, maybe jealous of Belladonna and Mel's relationship?
I don't know. The only person that I've ever seen Miss Donna... give me 1 second. Let me see if he knows. Does he know?
Hold on.
Yeah, give me 1 second. The only person that I would think to know is Mr. Soprano. They were awfully close with Miss Diaz. Yeah, Mr. Soprano. Yes. He works at the Opera House as well. Her entourage. I think that's what the role is called.
Do you think he'd be at the Opera House right now? Does he have, any role in the show tonight or anything like that?
It is midday. He's supposed to be playing the role of Sergei tonight.
He's actually going to look at Tinaffi. He's actually going to say, we need to move now.
Okay. Sorry for making this seem like such, I don't know, crazy. I understand that you're stressed out. I'm getting stressed out.
That's actually what I feel right now.
You should get a cup of water and calm down. We're not trying to accuse anyone. We're just trying to find someone.
Tinaffi, make me another insight on him.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Just make another insight.
Can I also make an insight check?
Go for it.
Let's see. I think
that's a 20. That's going to be a 22 for me.
All right, Tinaffi.
I only got a 12.
12. Tinaffi, he seems awfully protective of Miss Melo Dias. And Adam, you recognize that it's more like he's kind of like a second father to Miss Melo Dias. Very protective and definitely loves her like a daughter.
Do you know hold on, before we go, do you know anybody else that who probably could be, who do you actually remember on who else is on who her father could be, or
No.
what could have caused her to adopt these habits?
No, her father abandoned her when she was a child, and I've known Miss Diaz for. I've known her for many years. I guess you could say I'm partially her father, although she would never admit it.
Melo or Bella?
Melo. Oh, no, I mean Bella. Ah! Excuse me, too many Ellos.
Getting their names confused.
Bellos. Yeah, sorry. Bello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Bella would never admit it.
All right then, but this is what I need you to do, okay?
Yes.
I want you to get as many people as you can, and just to make sure to check throughout the house, please.
Yeah. Yes. I can do that.
All right then.
All right.
All right,
And
thank you.
I would say you end up leaving the estate. I imagine you're walking to the Aria house.
Yeah.
I'd say Adam is like running as fast as he can.
Oh, okay.
Why are you running? There are out. Oh my gosh. I'm not. I'll catch up with you. I'm not running.
Tinaffi, you're just taking a brisk walk as you see Adam just kind of like.
Tinaffi doesn't understand why Adam is so urgently when there's like hours and hours still before the show. She's honestly a little stressed out because of his energy, because of how straightforward he's been.
So Tinaffi, you are currently alone
Oh
and
my God,
kind of like the busy
please,
city
can we
streets.
take fire?
And I would say, Adam, you end up reaching the Opera House probably about 20 minutes. Yeah, it's about a 20-minute run. So you do get there. You end up going through the doors. You, just for brevity's sake, you end up getting brought back to the rest of the group, and you do see everyone just kind of like bunched up on stage. It seems like someone got hurt on stage.
What's going on here?
As Monsieur Truffle. Mr. Soprano, he has been injured.
Mr. Soprano?
Yep, that's me. I kind of took a fall.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to speak.
Took a
She,
knee.
listen, I need to speak with Mrs. Belladonna and Mr. Soprano here.
We, I suppose. Miss Hellsong, will you please take Mr. Soprano to the green room you are in? And I shall fetch Miss Belladonna.
Sure.
All right, and you
Did
see
Roos
him-
go out for his smoke, or did he stick around to help Soprano?
Basically, what he did is like, "Are you going to be okay?" Yeah. He pats him on the back. Good for you, and he walks away because he's not in the mood.
I would
Okay.
say you do
He's
see
not in the
Adam
mood to
run
help.
in, you know.
Adam is actually gonna look at Roos. Is actually gonna like give a off like this glare as if he knows something. Something she basically that actually might be like that should try to pique his curiosity.
You're glaring at the injured guy.
Roos,
Roos.
Oh, okay,
Roos looks
excuse me.
back. He looks back at you, Adam.
Mhm.
And he's not smiling. He's not. Looks back at you, shrugs, and walks away.
He's actually gonna go onward over to the green room, I guess.
All right, and there
Yeah,
you
like
see,
I said, he's not in the mood.
and there you see Blake as well as injured Soprano. Okay. Oh, careful now, miss.
It's take it easy, but right now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Mrs. Soprano, right now, Mrs. Soprano, I need a word with you.
By all means, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, that's fine then. Have you ever said to believe that she's that basically? I'm pretty sure she heard about Mrs. Melo Dias, correct?
Yes, I've heard through the grapevine what could have happened. She hasn't come for auditions. I hope she's all right.
She hasn't. We have reason to believe that Mrs. Bell, that either you or Mrs. Belladonna may be suspect of a kidnapping.
Do I look like I'm in any condition to do any kidnapping, sir? With all due respect. I mean, I'm up to my heels in trying to get this practice right.
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore per se, but you see him like very stressed out right now.
I understand that you're stressed right now, but this is not. But I'm being serious right now.
All right. What are your questions?
Let's start obviously with the very first thing. You actually know about how long have you known about Mrs. Melo Dias and Mrs. Belladonna?
I've known Bella for about, I want to say maybe 10 years, and Melo probably a good 3 or 4, something like that.
Have you actually noticed that Mrs. Belladonna has had like any sort of egotistical issues lately?
Oh yeah, she has a lot of issues with new actresses in particular. Especially with those who upstage her in the singing aspect.
Well, believe it or not, I was actually just as she speaks.
She sings bad.
Oh yeah, she's. He looks around the corner. Yeah, she's terrible. She can't sing for anything. I mean, good actress, but terrible singer.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's something that I need.
Blake's curiosity peaked.
Listen. This is actually something. This also may involve you. I was actually recently at the Belladonna estate. Speaking with her guardian at the time.
Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, I know him.
So. Now, does Adam actually know how long ago when Mrs. Melo Dias she went missing?
I would say, judging by the notice, probably a few days.
Well, have you actually realized that Mrs. Melo Dias actually just went missing about 2 days ago?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard anything from her the last few days. Not since last week.
What? Do you actually happen to know about anything about like what happened to her before she went missing?
I know that she was auditioning at the other opera house. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me, but
the Quiet Note.
Yeah, that. And she auditioned there, but then she got a better job here. Playing the role of Tatiana.
Well. So you're saying that she was auditioning before the day of her disappearance.
Yeah, before. I mean, she actually just got the role. Do you
actually remember about anything? You see, so other than that, there's actually something more to it. There's actually recently she said that the butler said that both you and Belladonna have actually known each other for quite a long while. So I want to make sure, basically, and I want you to be honest with me this time.
This time, I haven't lied to you once, sir.
I understand that, but I just want you to be honest with me. Do you honestly believe do you actually have any idea of what could have actually happened the night during her kidnapping?
Well, I don't know, like, who this could be, but I could have swore I saw some kind of a phantom in the backstages. Like,
phantom.
A phantom. White mask, dark cloak.
Phantom.
Just, like, hence the name. In fact, I told Miss Diaz about, like, this phantom that I saw, and we thought it could link to the disappearance of Melo.
Well, there's this thing I want you. Well, here's the thing. Did this phantom? Did you know how tall this phantom was?
I would say probably about 5'6", 5'8", something like that.
5'8".
Yeah, something like that. Again, it was kind of hard to see because I caught a glimpse of him or her, but all I know is that they were tall-ish.
Don't assume it's gender.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to assume a gender when you just saw whatever it is, a shade, a shadow, whatever you want to call it. And then the next thing I know,
figure.
yeah, cloaked figure, black robes, a white mask.
Do you know do she remember she talking to anybody before the situation?
Yeah, I believed. Yeah, I did talk to Melo before then. She was looking for her ring. Like she said it was her mother's ring she had for the longest time, and she was kind of looking for it. And then that's the last time I talked to her.
Do she remember anybody else she that Mrs. Melo Dias that she was talking to before Mrs. Belladonna?
She had an argument with Bella, like right after the conversation, but I was with Miss Bella the entire night afterwards. She seemed pretty upset.
Were you able to listen in? Is she close enough? She's where you were understanding what they were talking about?
Let me see. Like really big argument. I don't know how much you know, but they were seeing each other, and judging by what I could hear, it seems as though they kind of broke the chain.
Ooh.
So what you're saying is that
spicy.
So what you're saying is that they were arguing about some sort of chain, correct?
No, like it's a metaphor. Like they broke up.
So what you're saying is that.
They were dating.
So what you're saying? So you knew she said that Mrs. Belladonna and Mrs. Melo Dias were inside a relationship.
Yeah, I've known Bella for the longest of time, and yeah, she's kept me updated on this relationship, like ever since she got with Miss Diaz.
I understand.
I mean, Bella was head over heels for Melo.
Do you know where Mrs. Belladonna is right now?
She's currently backstages, probably molding over the fact that Orca was hollering at her. Orca is a very strict man when it comes to the performances, and she really doesn't like him.
I'm gonna need a few minutes to talk with her.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a few minutes to talk with her.
I'll be joining you, wolf friend.
This is now she, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Of course.
But now because of this, that she just couldn't. I possibly fear that Mrs. Melo Dias, Mrs. Melo Dias's life could be under threat.
Maybe if you want to give more details of like the security around here, we do have security. His name is Sanata. He's Yanti. You might want to speak with him. He might be in the backstage. Like,
I need you to go speak with him. I need you to go speak with him right now.
I can't. I can't. Oh, I can hardly walk.
Pay attention.
Blake, I want you to go find Reus. I want you to go help him. Talk to the security around here. This whole place I want this whole place locked down.
And I think this is a good place to stop.
Okay.
What a session.
I am so sorry, but dude, that Reus kind of just gave you the cold shoulder, but that's what he would do.
I mean, it's understandable given who he is. So, but still, the plot thickens. What did everybody think?
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Like, I could definitely tell I actually kind of had a thought. Like, I kind of knew that Belladonna, she was somewhat suspicious. I was like, why is she so egotistical? And that's when I was like asking the questions.
Well, we still
At this point, I don't even think Belladonna is it. I think you're just still hooked on her.
But the chances of her basically being the suspect is a high possibility.
Oh no! I mean, her personality ain't the greatest from what I hear, but from every word of mouth we've gotten, it's not pointing towards her.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Can I give my opinion?
Go for it.
Well, it's more like it's.
Can I give my statement on the case?
Hey.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Just out of character.
Yeah.
I think there's either a second party involved, or it just wasn't her at all.
Yeah.
She's egotistical, yes, but everybody's told us she's not strong enough to lift a person at all. So either there's a second party involved.
Well, kind of what.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards there's a second party involved. Kind of like the mastermind and the grunt.
Kind of what I said at the beginning.
I mean, I was leaning more.
Well, she could still be that mastermind.
Well, I was leaning towards Soprano for like 2 seconds. I mean, Tinaffi probably is still thinking at this moment because she's fucking walking back to the Opera House. But, yeah, she's leaning more towards, well, maybe Soprano got jealous. Maybe he liked one of them and wanted more time with Belladonna or something like that, you know? Like, maybe he was in love with one of them, but didn't like that they had a relationship. I don't know. But that's what she's thinking as a person. I don't think any of them have anything involved. I think there's totally someone else involved. I don't know who at this point, because I'm fucking lost. But, other than that, like, I don't know. Freaking traumatizing this poor butler, that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, he.
I mean, Adam Adam was not intentionally trying to make him stressed out.
Oh, but he was stressed out.
It was so funny. You're like, just calm down. I'm like, bro, you're the one that's making.
I think the cop kind of yelling at him and telling him that one of the persons he's caring about might be in danger. So stress him one out.
Yeah, you do make a good point.
Adam, Adam's been like, we need a city-state. We need to fucking build.
It's so funny. Yeah, Adam's like, this is so urgent. This is so urgent. When he starts feeling like it's urgent, you need to just calm down. Like, I was like, holy shit.
I mean, you practically told Jeffrey that his, I guess you could say, adopted daughter is involved with a disappearance of her lover. Of course he's going to freak out.
Oh, man. It's the accusations. Like, instead of saying, we have thought to believe, it's all, your daughter's involved. Like, she has to be involved. There's no one else. The shoe, we're making the shoe fit her. This is happening.
It's kind of like it's like the audio, like, are you saying I did this? If the shoe fits, what did you say? If the shoe fits.
But there's a lot of people that have the same shoe size. What are you talking about?
Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
That is Reus in a nutshell. I ain't calling myself a liar, but I ain't calling myself a truther either.
Alright.
Oh, man. Tinaffi's all thinking, all right, we're going to have this. Tinaffi's like, we're going to have this plan. We're just going to, like, act like we're just, you know, maybe scoping it out as actors. We're in the garden. We're here to ask you questions. Like, oh, never mind.
I mean, you were yelling it out loud, and I voted 19 on my perception.
Oh, no, not at the house. Like, when they went...
Like, just act like your person taking a tour. Maybe ask them a few questions. Don't be too
that's
obvious.
What I meant.
I even just rolled up like, we're FBI. We're investigating everything.
I know, Tinaffi's like, okay, this is a secret op mission. We're about to be secret spies. We're going to be ninjas. No, at the house, that's different. The house was different. I didn't expect guards to be strolling by.
I mean, that's the thing about Adam. Like, he's too good. Like, he's too nice.
What's funny is when they were like, nice. Maya, when they said Maya's like all work, no play, I was like, wow, that sounds a lot like Adam right now.
Reus is a mix of both. Reus is a mix of both. He's all work and all play.
Tinaffi is just play.
Now.
Huh?
Reus ain't having the greatest of times right now, it seems.
Oh no, he's not. He is. I think at this point he's gonna run out of smokes.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I missed what made Reus upset.
Secret things.
Oh, secret things.
Just to recap, basically, Orca, Stro, and Maestro would be in lovey-dovey, and Reus just did not like that.
Honestly, Jade, think of Maya and Orca as Gordoon, except they're both Gordoon.
Yeah.
That's how they are with each other.
That's funny.
I will say, I hope once everything does get revealed, that y'all will look back on this moment and be like, oh.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is, it'll be Tinaffi going, wow, Adam, you were really right. I was wrong. This was crazy. And then she's going to look at him if it's not and be like, are you sure you're a cop? No, like, oh, that's so funny.
It's fine. There's no people. It's fine.
But I will say, this is where we're going to end for tonight, folks.
That's
Thank
so
you,
funny.
everyone, for joining the stream. If you did, be sure to hit that follow. I'll be uploading this to YouTube as well. So I hope everyone has a good night. Stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, don't upset your butlers.
And don't do drugs.
That is true, yes. Good night, everyone.
Fact check.
Good night.